Hey gentlemen, what is up? NYKia31 here. Madden 20 SSL Online CFM. Week number 3. Bucs and the Giants. Giants are off to a 2-0 start. I'm 1-1. Lost a really tough game against the Panthers. I should be 2-0 in my mind, but hey, it is what it is. So, I take care of business. You see, I am using my custom Bryles spread, the spread ISO, the veer and shoot. Almost done with it. I'm not quite satisfied with my man beaters. I've been doing a lot of practicing in online head-to-head, just trying to make sure I like my man beating concepts. But other than that, formation-wise, play count-wise, core concept-wise, I think I have it as close to what the game will allow me to do to replicate the type of offense. Box count offense, tons of zone read, inside zone, RPOs, switch concepts, shallow cross, vertical isolation routes, scissors concepts, and all that good stuff. So the last frontier is just making sure your man beaters are tight. And that's just an ongoing tweaking process. So anyhow, here we go. We are kicking off from Ray J. I expect a healthy dose of Daniel Jones, and I've been playing pretty well offensively with this team, and just defensively I've been trying to just pull it together as best I can. I've been playing better offensively with this team than I have been with my Jets so far. Mike Evans and OJ Howard have an awful lot to do with that. And also, as I said before in my preview video, Jameis Winston is really good in this game for me. He plays really well. He's got the throw power that I like. He doesn't get a ton of UFOs. He gets some, but nothing back-breaking so far. He can get it done. I'm going to have to end up paying the man at the end of Season 1. So here we go, and we're basing out of spread 2x2. Had to go with the spread Y set. It's the playbook editor is just really grates on me. The 10 personnel stuff that you have to work with in the playbook editor leaves a lot to be desired. I can't put in the run and shoot switch series in, which is a big part of what they do. So it's hard to find switch concepts and wheels outside of those plays. And I can't run choice or HY option or any of that kind of stuff. I can run slot fade, that's in everything and all that, but not quite as much as I would like. But yeah, they need to make all plays available, even the ones in the specialty playbooks. But what can you do? But here, I'm marching down the field pretty nicely. Don't get that bad boy in there. I kind of had to high point that when I couldn't get both feet down. I didn't want to take the risk of something crazy happening. I probably could have just thrown that normally, but rather be safe than sorry. And I expect to get a healthy dose of Saquon here. And after the first couple of games of the season, I decided I was playing a little bit different than how I customarily play on defense. I decided to go back to my too high match-based defense with occasional jumps into man-to-man here and there, and just let the chips fall where they may. If the coverage people don't hold up because they're trash, they don't hold up. But I'm gonna be me, and here I get the user pick, and this would be a pick 6 if I did not get that animation afterwards. It's Devin White. You're not gonna catch him, so here we go. RPO look here. Hit Chris Godwin, who's a good little weapon. I decided to put Godwin in the slot because he's just a better receiver than Perryman is. I don't want to put Mike Evans there. I don't think he's quite fast enough for those type of routes, the RPOs and all that. I want Mike Evans doing bully things outside. RPO look again. And again, this is how this offense works. If you watched Florida State the other day, you saw them in the same system. Kendall Browse is their OC now, and they had it going on for 3 quarters, and they stopped moving the ball and had their defense on the play for 100 plays. That's the downside of being a spread tempo team. If you're not moving the ball, you just gas out your defense. And Boise State came back and won that game, which was Crazy. That's a good route combo. I know that play. I have that play in my playbook too. That route by the back is vicious, and you have double posts on the same side. So anyway, he's on the march. We get some good pressure here. I actually thought he was going to get sacked, which as you see my user there, I just kind of sat still. I thought he was going to be on the ground, but he gets a pass in behind me as I covered the drag, and he's going to punch it in with Saquon here. So game on. Next possession. We just run smash here 2x2. Brought an extra rusher there. We picked it up. I mean, the Giants aren't that great on defense. When you have two, defensively challenged teams, you're just not going to get very consistent defensive results, which you can accept. Where this game makes you pull your hair out is when you have good personnel and you're pulling your hair out as far as being able to play defense, which does happen. Hit Godwin on the seam, little juke, so we're moving the ball very, very nice. Very happy with how we're moving the ball, and we're going to punch it in here with Mr. Barber, and we're going to go up 17-7. Stretch to Saquon. Thankfully doesn't juke out of there. We're just trying to eliminate just those crazy rips of yardage. Shaq Barrett and JPP get in there. He no huddles, and I'm caught not knowing who I'm using and on the defensive line. And as a result, we give up the big play because you don't have any time to do anything. I barely had time to discern who I was on, and then I couldn't audible to the play I wanted because, the no huddle is a million miles an hour. So don't want to give up anything cheap. Got a hole. He's getting close to field goal range. We get him again. Let's go. And Ndamukong Suh is showing some effort. Same thing happens again. I'm stuck on the defensive lineman. And I give up a corner route. Did not want to be in a zero blitz there, obviously. So, not in that situation. So he's going to tack on the field goal there. It's going to be a 17-10 game. Going into the half, he gets the ball. Another toss of Saquon, just trying to cut him off, make him cut back into people. Again, just don't want him to just get craziness. Good pass rush here, JPP having a flashback game. Let's go, Jason Pierre-Paul. We're going to dial up switch here. We're going to hit Mike Evans there, but we get an inaccurate pass there. He ain't going to hit everything. Going to run a little bit of fork. And we hit Godwin on the sideline, so we get it right back. Now we hit the back out of the backfield here. Got a good rhythm going on. We juke. We're very fortunate not to fumble. We juke right into a hit stick. Touch pass. This is Brashad Perryman's role. Get around that edge. RPO action. We got it all clicking right now. We eat another hit stick. So, don't get any further than that this drive, so we're up 20-10. Come on, defense. Let's hold. No idea what my curl flat defender is doing. That was not match cover 3. That was a straight cover 3 sky. He's going to go up top here. Thank God OBJ's not on this team anymore. Vernon Hargreaves gets the INT. Let's go. We got some space. Try to run it back. Try to cut it back. Good run back. So Vernon Hargreaves stands up. Halfback counter. Nice to have that play back in the arsenal, Madden. Thank you very much. RPO give there. So we're starting to tighten up on the RPO game now, which is fine. We're still going to have the numbers in the run game. And that's the thing, I'm trying to be very conscious of just reading the box count. Run the ball when the numbers is there. If there's 6 or more in the box, you either have to option them or throw the football. One of the two. So we don't score there. We get another drop there on contact. Again, not going to catch them all. Saquon does a little spin cycle there, and we get a face mask on top of that. So that's not good. So he's back in business. Good position there on the RPO. And what's the penalty here? Wow, that's weird. I thought he got that out pretty quickly. But Devin White gets the INT on the very next play, and this one he's going to run back. There ain't no lineman going to run him down. So pick 6, 27-10 lead. That's a big play. Really big play. Up 3 scores late in the third quarter. That's huge. Saquon going jukeboxing. He's really, really dangerous. He's going to go no huddle. I'm just staying in my call here. I just can't do anything else. I can't risk going into something that disorients me, so I give up the completion there because the safety does not come off and drive on the ball. And the same thing here. The corner does not drive on the ball, throwing corner routes into 3 deep corners. Insane. So, on the march. Here's Saquon. Here he comes out of the backfield again. And, how did he hang on to that? Sterling Shepard. So, I'm still up 2 scores. No need to panic. Time's on my side. Just be efficient. Shallow cross over the middle. Just run what we run. Executing well. And that's why I value 90 arm strength, folks. Get that ball into tight windows like there and there. Just zip that ball in there. Do a little inside zone. And I'm just being hit sticked every single play. Just irritating. Really, really irritating. But what can you do? And Barber is hurt now as a result. I carry out the play action fake. He's out of position, so that opens up the lane. Much easier to hit those when you execute the fake. And if the guy's out of position, you can feel a lot more confident about throwing those. And that there was a situation where if I liked what I saw, throw it. If not, I'm completely okay with taking the sack. Just want to keep the clock running. Good defense here. I have him bottled up with what he called until the middle of the field safety decides to just watch the post route. Cover 3 CBs giving up corner routes, and post safeties, middle of the field safeties just staring at post routes. Here I should have had a 2-on-1 bracket, but the safety gets smoked on the in cut. So I tried to take control of my defender and didn't animate. Unfortunately, I didn't get a touchdown. Jeez. So we're holding the door here. He's 4th and goal. Saquon's out of the game. He's gassed out. And we hold the door there, and we will deny him on 4th and goal. Just got to run the ball so we have enough room to take a knee. And that will do it. So we will get the W here and go to 2-1. Felt really good about my execution of the offense. He was in base a lot, so I couldn't really run the ball as much as I would have liked to against some of the fronts there. So you just gotta take what you can get. I still ran for 90 yards. Didn't seem like it at the time, but we just gotta chip away at times, and we get the W. And your Tampa Bay Buccaneers will go to 2-1. Barber isn't hurt long term. He'll be back next week. He just got knocked out for the game. And we got a couple of upgrades. Devin White earned an upgrade. We're gonna go. What I had to do with him? Decided to go with. I think we went pass coverage here. Run stopper, field general, pass coverage are the options here. I'm just kind of looking at his rating, seeing what I want to upgrade, and I figure let's do zone coverage because you get some attributes from field general in there as well. And just try to beef up his zone coverage here, and we can go back and just kind of rotate between that and field general for his development. So that is what we are going to do. They need to come up with a better system than this. This is a little archaic. It's not very interactive, and you don't really have. It is just randomized as far as how much gets boosted and what. But there we go. So we get some field general and some pass upgrades. Vernon Hargraves. I'm gonna go with just straight man-to-man with him. I'll probably just alternate between that and zone. He's not gonna be a prime Revis anytime soon, but with that upgrade, he gets to 74. I mean, geez. Got 81 press, though, which isn't too bad. And Earl Watford. Just going to do agile. And that will be our development for this week. And see what we earn. We got a message here from Brashad Perriman. I don't know what the hell he's bitching about. I mean, gosh, Brashad, haven't I showed you enough loyalty over the years in Madden? Come on. What the hell's wrong with you? What are you upset? What are you mad about? Defensive coordinator, blah, blah, blah. We're going to get some extra XP for our linebackers, which is always nice. We'll take it when we can get it. That seems to be the only thing that's really good for. But hey, I'll take the free XP. And I got someone banged up. I got this kid banged up. I gave him the start in the slot, Jamel Dean, in my dime packages. And he got knocked out, and he's going to be out for 4 weeks. Speedy slot guy. Had to get him on the field. And, of course, when I do put him on the field, he gets injured. So, we'll see you in a month, Jamel Dean. Go figure. That's just bad luck. That's a really nice situational piece to have. Just blitz off the edge here and there when I do blitz and cover streaks. That's your sole job. Gotta have someone who can do that, though. So, anyhow, there are 2 teams open in the CFM, the Falcons and the Pats. So if you want to join a PS4 CFM, give Zachary Pearson at Beast Mode for MVP a shout out on Twitter, or actually just tweet me and I'll copy him and the other commissions on the tweet, and you can go from there. I know someone out there would want to play with cheesed up Julio Jones and Tom Brady. I got the Rams and the Saints coming up next. So anyhow, 2-1's a good start for the first couple of games. Jameis is playing well. 5 TDs, 2 INTs, good completion percentage, or being nice and efficient. Peyton Barber's running well. I like him. I like this team on offense. Stop me if you heard me say that before. A million times already. Mike Evans doing Mike Evans stuff. And he can do a whole heck of a lot worse between him, Godwin, Perryman, and Howard for weapons. I'm curious to see how this team plays offensively in the real. Because Arians, he will push the ball downfield repeatedly, often, and with no remorse. So there's no babying your quarterback under him. Jameis is going to be put into a position to sink or swim really, really fast. And Dominican Sue doing okay out of the gate. JPP finally joined the season. Don't have a hellacious front four by any stretch. Sue and JPP, they've seen better days. Devin White's off to a pretty good start. Justin Evans has a couple of picks early for being his trash can self. And, we'll take it. Forced a couple of fumbles, too. 2 INTs and 1 forced fumble. Not bad through 3 games. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.